Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. We are on episode 82. So before I get into the episode and all of that good stuff, some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. I repeat, some parts in this episode may not be kid friendly. Now that is out of the way, go grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it. So y'all know how I like to start off my episodes. I like to start off with a mental health check. But before I do that, let me just say that my background character is right here with me. He says hello. He sees me holding this mic. But yeah, so background character is in full alert. Mentally is in full alert. That makes no sense. Is fully alert. So mentally I would say that I am at a so far, I would say that I am at a 10 or 9.5, 10. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so I mean, nothing is going on at the moment. Had my son's 6-month appointment today, and he had to get shots, and that was like a lot because Mama felt so helpless. Yeah, felt so helpless. My baby was crying. Mind you, with his 3-month appointment. Oh shit. I mean, excuse my language. His what appointment did he have? He had like, oh yeah, 3-month appointment. I don't know what I'm talking about. 3-month appointment. He got the shots, and then of course he got them again this time around. But the last time he did not cry. Like, I mean, he cried like a little bit, but this time, baby, I mean, my baby was bawling. I mean, 30 minutes worth of tears, and I felt so bad, and then he cried himself to sleep, but he had some good sleep after, and yes, I'm telling your business. And here we are, but he's doing a lot better right now, so we're good. But yeah, mentally I would say that I am good right now. Last week, on the other hand, your girl was going through it. I had me like a little cry session, which is needed. I felt so much better afterwards, and I talked to the Lord, and which is always great to do. I talk to him every day, but this time I just like really, really had to talk to him, cry a little bit, and yeah, your girl feel better. I don't have nobody or nothing stressing me out right now. Um, so yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. My baby is growing. Um, and hitting his little milestones. So I'm happy about that. We're about to be on to purees. So yeah, my baby about to be eating with me. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. And yeah, I have what am I going to this weekend? A Southern Soul concert, so I'm excited about that. It's in South Carolina. I am so excited. I can't wait to get away. I'm gonna miss my baby, but I'm only going for a day, so I mean, yeah. Um, but yeah, Mama excited. I can't wait to go. I listen to Southern Soul music every day. If you know, you know. Um, yeah, that's all I post on my Snapchat is Southern Soul music. That's all I listen to in the shower. I wish they had like a Southern Soul spot that like, or a place that just played that type of music and R&B music. I would go there all the time, like just for a vibe, just to get out the house, or just to chill or something. And if they had food, that would be a vibe, I swear. Like little finger food, nothing major, but yeah, so that's how I'm doing. That's where I'm at with it. I hope that you guys are doing very, very well. I hope that you guys are at a 10, if not better. It's been raining this week. I hope none of you got affected by the storms and all of that. If you are traveling, be careful, be safe. Um yeah. So we are gonna go ahead and get into the episode. So a topic that I keep seeing, and I'm honestly tired of seeing it. Of course, like the whole tipping thing and then like splitting the bill. This is my thing. I am only paying for what I ate. I'm not splitting no bill 5 ways if I didn't have 5 ways worth of food. I'm not doing it. Even if I did, like, no. Who's doing it? Nobody. I mean, some people might, but I'm not the type that's going to do it. I'm not doing it. And people want to, bash folks that do that. But why would I pay for your food? Like, why would I pay for more than what I ate? That doesn't make any sense. I could see, like, if we got appetizers and so we split them, or, yeah, we split that or whatever. I can see that. But we not splitting 10 drinks because I didn't drink 10. I might have only had one drink. So why would I split 10 drinks? Like, doesn't make sense. And then why would I split an appetizer that I didn't eat? Like, no. Excuse me. It doesn't make any sense. But to each their own. You pay for what you want to pay for. If I'm like, well, baby, I just had like this Long Island of water and I had like chicken wings. That's all I'm paying for. Why would I sit here and pay for a ribeye, mashed potatoes, what I don't know, shrimp, 3 margaritas? Why would I pay? I didn't eat none of that. So I'm not paying for it. Like, I'm not, no. Why would I do that? I feel like if when I take my stuff off the bill, like, okay, I'm paying for this, y'all split the rest of the stuff 3 ways. That's what y'all do, but I'm not doing it. And then when people be like, oh no, just put the card down, and I'm putting my card down for my stuff. I wouldn't, no. And then it's when people be like, oh yeah, I pay for my friends, whatever, and I'm not the type that's gonna be like, oh, cash at me the $30. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say cash at me the $30 unless we are those type of people where you look out for me, then I look out for you. We on that type of time. But other than that, because I haven't met that many people that's on that, so it's like, once I pay for this, just cash at me that $30. And then again, I shouldn't even have to tell you to cash at me the $30. You should just send it. Like, that's why me and this girl that I used to work with or whatever, we used to go out together. That's why me and her kind of got into it, because she didn't send me my money. And mind you, she told me the same night, okay, I'm gonna send your money. And I'm like, okay, waiting for it. Never came. Next day I hit her up like, okay, my money, still didn't get it. Next day hit her up again. And then we kind of got into it a little bit when I saw her out, to the point where the security think we about to fight. And it's none of that. But what I will say is, there was a situation with, like, oh yeah, baby, here. When I saw her at the bar or whatever, and she, mind you, tensions were high because I had still never got my money. So I'm there with my homegirl, and the girl is there with her cousin. So the girl who owed me the money, like, had like a little beer bottle or whatever, and she had the beer bottle like turned upside down. And when I tell y'all that I did not drink anymore that night, I think like after I saw her and we kind of like got into it a little bit, I think But yeah, I didn't really drink no more because I'm like I gotta stay full alert because I can't um be at this bar and get my ass whooped because I'm drunk. So yeah, when she had that beer bottle turned upside down, baby, the way that I was watching her like a mother effing hawk, because I'm like, if this be swing this bottle over here, I'ma try my best to unalive her. Okay, if she swing that bottle over here, I'm telling you, like it's gonna be up in this bar. So um yeah, so my homegirl was like, oh, if she would have hit you, I would have had to hit her cousin first before she hit you and whatever. Yeah, take that's the type of time that people are supposed to be on when you go out with them. They're supposed to be on that type of time. And they supposed to be down for whatever. Now I'm not saying be out here in no crazy like they just got you in some mess you don't know nothing about. But if you know the situation, pretty much they supposed to be on go. They supposed to be on go with whatever what Lord, I cannot talk. With whatever happens. Like that's what you supposed to be on. So I do appreciate that. Like it would have just been up from there. Like you hit me with a bottle, it's up. That's all I'm gonna say. But it never went down like that. I mean, I still communicate with her here and there to this day. So yeah, it's no issues or nothing like that. Like I love those people who I see at the bar who be like, "Can I get 9 shots of tequila or something like that?" Like I'd be like, that's a good group of people to have. If y'all do it like, okay, I'm about to get this round, next person get the next round, so on and so forth. But when you had them people like when they get to them, they're like, oh, I ain't drinking no more. I feel like whether you are drinking or not, when it gets to you, if you're no longer drinking, you still need to buy a round for the people that are drinking, like it's your turn. So what are we saying? I hate when I would not like that. Like it will piss me off. But people be out here doing it. And then the people that I do see, they be like, oh, can I get 9 shots of tequila? I be thinking like these people probably be slinging some stuff. Or it's on that man's tab and he's slinging some stuff, like something going on here. But I really don't be watching like that though, for real. But yeah, like I said, that's a nice thing if you like got a group of people that you know do stuff like that. It's a nice thing. But yeah, I am that person that's like I don't know, I be keeping tabs, honey. I really do. Like if you go out with like if you go out of town with some people and you like, okay, I'm about to get the Uber or whatever, and then they got the Ubers to there, so you supposed to get the Uber back. Like it shouldn't be the same person getting the Ubers back to back to back, and then like if y'all send the money, like cash up the money, then cool. But some people don't even want to do that. They feel like you're not supposed to get the money back from them, which is crazy. Crazy as hell. Like who paying for it then? Y'all, so I was just watching my neighbor's wife or whoever, I think this is wife, go up her driveway, up the driveway with her walk or whatever. And he was not behind her. I mean, he had went to check the mailbox. She just on the hill. I don't know, would I consider that a hill? Not really. But y'all know what I'm saying with the driveways or whatever. Is it a hill? I don't know. But yeah, so then he is by the door, honey. And yeah, he's by the door, honey. And these little kids look like they're going to fight somebody. They really do. look like they going to fight somebody. But yeah, so next thing I know, hey baby. Next thing I know, he's up there by his door and she's still on the hill. And I'm just thinking like, sir, go get her. Like the whole time I'm thinking like she is going to fall back. Luckily she did not, because I would have been no more good if I seen her fall back in that driveway. But yeah, so switching gears a little bit. My background character is in full alert. I mean, rolling over, moving, got his head turned, looking dead at me. So y'all, I got my outfit for the Southern Soul concert this weekend. I'm so excited. It's cute. I tried it on. It looks nice. I can't wait to take pictures and post them for y'all because it's really, really cute. I'm happy it all came together because I did not know how them bottoms was about to look. Had no idea. But I love them. They look real good. I'm not gonna say too much. But yeah, I'm excited. You know, new place, new vibes, new energy. It's nothing to me like. Don't get me wrong. I like my usual regular bars, and the only reason I like them is because I already know what to expect. I already know what it's gonna give, vibes, all that. So that is why I like it or whatever. Yeah, like I said, you know what to expect when you go. Um, versus you going somewhere new. And you don't know what to expect, don't know what the vibes are gonna give, energy, all of that, the people, what the music is gonna be like. Because my sister and I are trying to find a place in Greenville, South Carolina to go to. And we've been looking on TikTok, Instagram. Well, we look on TikTok first, and then I search it on Google so that their Instagram can come up so I can go see if they have an Instagram or whatever. But we found a few places that we trying to decide between. But yeah, I like my regular places because of that. Because I mean, you already know what it's gonna be. Now with the new places, new city, new state, you can go out there and cut the fuck up, and nobody knows you. Like if I fall flat on my behind, I ain't gonna see y'all no more. Like I might not see y'all for a while. Y'all not gonna remember me. That's the type of time I'm trying to have. That's why I like new places, um, and new atmospheres, all of that. You know, for that reason. Well, not just for that, but you know, trying something new. But also, if I make a fool of myself, y'all don't know me. So yeah, I'm just gonna be the girl that fell on her ass the night before. Like that's it. Unless somebody got it on video. But other than that, yeah, y'all don't know me. And for one, I don't give people my actual name when I'm out anywhere, so y'all really don't know me. And that reminds me of that time when I went out in another city. I was still in North Carolina, but I went to a different city. It was like out in the country. Y'all, I had my all white on. Look good as hell, right? Had my all white on. This is when I had my locks. Everything was looking good from head to the toes, okay? It had been raining, I believe, like the day before, earlier that day. So it was like little mud puddles and all of that, right? Tell me why. Thank God I made it in there. Okay, thank God I did not fall in the mud on the way in, because that would have been a waste of a drive. My sister and I went. I forgot how long the drive was. I'm gonna say about 30-45 minutes. That's what I'm gonna say. But it's probably somewhere up in between there, but no more than an hour. But like I said, we're out in the country or whatever. So on the way out now, I can't even say that I'm like too drunk, because this place, it was pretty much a BYOB. The bottle had to be closed. I don't mind places like that, but I need to also have chasers as well, because then I got to keep buying the chaser. But I do like a BYOB type of thing. I think, that's cool. I like that. And it was an older crowd, which I love. But honey, I am walking out, right? Like I said, I think I'm a little intoxicated, but I'm not like, yeah, I'm not done for, not like blacked out or nothing. So, honey, I'm walking. I don't know what happened with my shoe, with my platform heels in the ground. Like, I don't know what type of beef they had. But baby, when I say that I could have broken my ankle because of their beef, like my some of my foot was out of the heel. Like it was out. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground at this point. Like I think I fell to the point where my elbow, I was on my ass. Um was I on my knees? I don't even know, honey, but my arm touched the ground like and it was like I was falling in fucking slow motion. Like it's crazy. Like the Lord was trying to give me time to catch myself, but it just didn't happen. So, like I said, I hit the ground. So, I'm just sitting there in disbelief. Mind you, the place is letting out at this time. Like the place is letting out. So I'm falling in front of people's cars, everything, honey. Like nobody had, I don't even know if people left the lot yet, but people lights were on, their headlights were on, honey. When I say embarrassed, but I'm just like, these people don't know me. They do not know me. Yes, I'm like a 45-minute hour away, but I'm not a person they see on the regular. I have not been back to that place since. Not because of that, but I just haven't been back. But um child, it was so I just cannot believe that I fell in the damn mud. Like, and then my sister's coworker was like, "Get up." I said, "I can't. My shoe." Like, child, it was so twisted. And then the dude helped me up. I had mud all over my white dress, like all over, child. I just ran to the car. I'm sore. I'm bleeding. It was terrible. It was terrible, y'all. Like, but overall, I had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. Although I felt in the mud, I always tell that story because I'm just like, look, and I'm always falling. Like I'm super clumsy. Let me not say always falling. I'm always tripping. Like I trip at least 5 times a day. Like that's just what's gonna happen. I don't hit the ground though. And then I feel like I tell people, if you ever trip going up the steps, keep running. Okay? So you don't hit the steps. Just keep running. And then you'll get back on track with them steps. But yeah, and I just couldn't believe my ass fell in the mud. Um it's crazy because I came across that white dress the other day on the site that I bought it on. They didn't have it in white, but they had it in orange. I'm gonna have to run that back. But of course, when it gets hot outside, so next year we'll have to run it back. But yeah, it's okay if you fall. Just get up if you can. In my situation, like I said, the ground and my heel had some type of beef, baby, and I paid the consequences for that one. Quick interruption, guys. I hope that you guys are enjoying this episode. If you are, make sure that you hit that like button depending on what platform that you're listening on. But if you are on YouTube, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on your post notifications. And we are going to go ahead and get back into the episode. I did say, which I have always said this. I have always said I want to go to a place nobody knows me, and I want to get lit, like not like blackout, but I want to get lit where I'm feeling really, really, really good. Like my body feel like it's floating low key. music hit and I'm in my own little world and I just want to get on the bar and have a mother effing ball. That's what I want to do. And then it'd be like some people with me, whether I know you, don't know you, whatever. You on the same type of time that I'm on. That's the type of time that I'm trying to have. But I do want to find a bar that is on that type of time. I don't know if y'all have seen Lord, I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. Coyote Ugly. That is one of my favorite movies. It ain't up there with Seth the Last Dance now. Seth the Last Dance is my number one movie. But Coyote Ugly, I'm happy I could say it that time. That movie, I really love it. They were dancing on top of the bar. That's what I'm trying to be on. Like, no, like I said, nobody knows me. I'm not from here. I'm not from nowhere. Okay, I'm not from there. And I'm just on the bar vibing, having an amazing time, dropping it low. Can't put my leg up because then I might be tooting over the bar and be on the ground. We can't have that. But yeah, I put my leg up on the table, whatever. Stretch my leg across the bar. If you know, you know. Okay. If you know, you know. You've been friends with me on Snapchat for a minute. You know. You know how the leg give it up. So it's funny because my friend asked me, was I putting my leg up this weekend when I go to South Carolina? Depending on the vibes, honey, the leg might be up. It might be up. And yeah, because I love putting my leg in a chair. I love putting my leg on a table. I love putting my leg on a bar. I love putting my leg on a person. Like, I'm with it. So those are the type of vibes that I'm trying to have this weekend. And I hope it goes that way. I'm going to miss my baby. Although I'm only going to be gone for a day, I'm going to miss my baby. Like, my baby is my world. I'm going to miss him. But, you know, mama got to have a life too. Okay. So he know what's up. But yeah, so I cannot talk. I am very excited for this weekend though. And like I was telling my sister, I said the week goes by so fast when you are looking forward to something. When you have something to do, the week goes by fast and it's more exciting. Like, yeah, so that's how I am with my weekend. So I saw a video where a dude was like pretty much saying that y'all keep asking a woman what is she doing. And that gets old. Clear your schedule for her. And I couldn't agree effing more. Clear your schedule. Like, stop asking me what am I doing. I'm at work. I'm paying a bill. Like, taking care of my baby. That's what I'm doing. Like, stop asking me that and plan a mother effing date. Like, for one, I'm not trying to be little and he agree. I'm not trying to be like a little text buddies and all of that. Like, baby, no. Who's trying to do that? For what? No, I'm not trying to hear what you doing, what you doing, what you doing, what you doing. Stop asking me that. It's a good morning. How you doing? What you doing? Like, after I answer 30 minutes later, what you doing? Same I was doing before, paying a bill. Like, honey. And then, like I said, with the have you eaten today? Yes, I have. But if I didn't, what were you gonna do to change it? Thank you for asking. If my belly full, but if it was empty, what were we gonna do? My baby trying to eat his toes. I've been waiting for this moment, but it's crazy because I thought of the Boss Baby song as soon as I said that. But yeah, it's like I just feel like if a dude is really interested, he's not gonna hit you with 50 million what you doing and never plan a date. That's why I love those men that are like, are we going out this Saturday? Just got my number 2 days ago. Oh, we going out this Saturday? Okay. Let me find a babysitter and I'm with it. I'm not trying to keep texting. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? And like I was telling my sister, I'm not sure if this dude cut me off, I cut him off, or we cut each other off. Like it was mutual. We never said anything, so I guess you could say it was like a ghost situation, which I'm not mad at it because baby, I felt the same way. But we just stopped communicating. Of course, I was the last one to text back, which I didn't peep. Baby. Which I didn't peep until I went and looked back at the messages because I deleted his number. So then when I seen him on Snap, and I was like, oh, you know. And then I went back and looked at the messages, and I seen that I was the last one to respond. But I mean, that was one of those what you doing situations, and ain't go down. Like nothing went down. Which I'm not even gonna say it's the fact that he had kids because I have a son, so I'm not even gonna say it was that. It's just people got to know how to balance being a parent and having a life. Like I feel like you shouldn't be out here trying to get nobody number, dating and all of that if you cannot balance the two. Like what's the point of getting a number if you not gonna balance nothing? Like what's the point of it? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Like what we doing here? So don't come over here if you about to keep hitting me with what you doing. Do not come over here. Cause I'm paying the bill. I'm about to get dressed, go on a date. I'm about to be laid up. That's what I'm doing. And these are gonna be my responses. And that's just what it is. Like I'm not sitting here about to keep talking to nobody like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, nothing, chilling. Oh, watching a movie. Next day, what you doing? Stop it. Why are we doing it? And then I feel like if I have to ask you, do you want to go out before we go out, baby? We might as well just call this mother effing quits and you go on your way, which it's gonna be over anyway because like I said, we're not about to keep doing what are you doing for a fucking week? Like waiting for you to plan a date? Going on a date with another man? About to run into my future husband? That's why I don't be interested in getting dudes' numbers like who I meet at the bar because it's like, baby, you ain't here running the same game on every B that you see. Which I did. A dude did ask me for my number over the weekend. He asked me for my number. I was getting ready to leave, but I was at the bar, whatever, and he came up. He was cute. He came up, and he was like, "Can I buy you a drink?" Snaps to him, honey, because niggas don't do that no more. They don't. They don't. They might be like, "What you drinking?" And that reminds me, I had went to that little country spot that I was just telling y'all about, and a dude was like, "Oh, what you drinking?" And me, because I think somebody had asked that before, and I said, "You know what? Next person that asked that, I'm gonna say, why you gonna get it?" So he was like, "What you drinking?" And I said, why you about to get me a drink? And then he gonna say, oh, I was, but never mind, or something like that. And I'm like, okay. Proceeded to buy my own because I was in line anyway. But yeah, my sister was like, she felt like it was rude. I didn't because I'm tired of dudes asking, what you drinking? What you drinking? What you drinking? Why? Why? Are you gonna get it? And then a dude had asked me that one time before, honey. He gonna ask me talking about what you drinking? And so I told him, and he was like, oh, let me buy you a drink. You think this mother effer bought it? No, he didn't. That's why I'm not ordering no drink until no, I'm not ordering. I'm gonna let him say it. I'm gonna let him say it because I'm not even ordering it, baby. Give me the card and then I'll order it. And hopefully that doesn't decline. Because if it declines, baby, listen. But yeah, so the dude was like, can he buy me a drink? I said, Well, I'm about to leave, but you can buy me a Jello shot, whatever. So he bought me a Jello shot. Did he take one? I think he took one with me. And then my Uber was closed. So I told him, I was like, why Uber here? And he was like, that's fine, let me walk you outside. I love that. Tens across the board. Loved it. And then we talked when we was outside, found out he has some kids. I'm telling him about my son. Yeah, tens across the board. Conversation ain't last too long. After that, I think we text for like 2 days and that was it. So, I mean, yeah, there's no need to say no number these days. It's really no need because people really don't be lasting over here. They don't. They don't. And I feel like um it shouldn't take you a week to figure out if you want to go on a date with me. And then I feel like what was I about to say? You I'm a person where I like consistency. So it shouldn't take you like 2-3 days to text me back because at that point I'm uninterested. Like don't come back around here because no, thank you. So y'all know how I be on YouTube listening to story times or whatever. So there was this story time about this girl going on a trip. I don't know where she went, but we're gonna say New York. Okay, so she went to New York with her friends or whatever, with her friend and then her friend's friend. So her friend was the only person that she knew, okay? And I don't like trips like that because I don't like trips, I don't like outings where you're the only person that I know and you have to entertain multiple people and I don't know these people. Like, I don't like those type of outings. I'm not really big on them type of trips because I know me and yeah, no. So, and I'm not a people person. So, yeah. But she like I said, she went to New York for her friend's birthday or whatever. So fast forward because I'm not about to get into that whole spill or whatever. So it's time for them to go out for the girl birthday. The girl's friends, let me name these folks because I'm just tired of saying the girl. We're gonna use me for an example, okay? So let's just say I'm not even gonna say my sister. Let's just say it's my son's godmom's birthday or whatever. It's her birthday. She has her people. I don't know them. And then she invited me. So she dressed or whatever. They dressed. I done got dressed. So her people is like looking at me weird. And then they like, oh, you dressed like it's your birthday. And so I asked my son's godmom, I'm like, do you have an issue with what I have on? Like, am I dressed like it's my birthday? Do you have a problem with it? And she's like, no, I'm not going to tell people what they can and cannot wear, but you are dressed like it's your birthday. So energy and vibes change from there. Like, everybody not feeling me, even my son's godmom. It's like, this is how I feel. In situations like that, I'm going to be ready to go because I'm not about to be here with your people and you. I only know you, and these people are acting like I'm the opposite shit, like just because how I'm dressed. And I feel like it's your birthday, so you need to come step in. You need to put that shit on. Like, I have never liked when women be like, oh, I'm the only one that can wear heels and da 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 da. You in competition is what it sounds like. If you're going to wear some heels, make sure they're the best fucking heels. If you're going to wear a dress, make sure it's the best fucking dress and you stand the fuck out. That's how excuse my language, y'all, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And by the way, my son is sleeping. I would never do all this cursing in front of him. But yeah, you need to put that shit on. Like, I'm not understanding. It's funny because I feel like I'm cursing like this because he be awake when I record and I can't curse. So now, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, so I do feel like you need to put it on. And just like this dude, MJ, he's a influencer, I think. He was like, you need to look your best from head to toe. He doesn't care where you're going. And that always sticks with me Because when I be going places, I be like, damn, am I overdressed? And that's how I be feeling when I walk in the motherfucking function, like I'm overdressed. But baby, I'm gonna put it on each and every time. I'm not a heel person. I do like thigh high boots with a thick heel. I like booties. Heel got to be thick. So any heel, really, the heel has to be thick. But yeah, I'm not one of them skinny heel type people, but I still put the shit on each and every time. In the heels or not. So I feel like that's how you gotta come stepping. It's your birthday. You cannot go there looking like a basic person. I no. What are we doing? What are we doing? And if you do, because I don't feel like you have to wear a dress or nothing sparkly or something like that for people to know that it's your birthday. Like, I don't feel like you have to dress that way, but you need to put it on. You shouldn't be walking in here like you a regular ass person. Like, if people be like, oh, it's your birthday, oh, you look cute, that's how people need to be with you. That's how they need to be. They don't need to be like, oh, it's your birthday, and then like, oh, I would have thought it was her birthday based off how she dressed. You need to put the shit on. Like, you can't be mad at somebody else because they look better than you. Like, now, what I will say is, when people are like, oh, what you wearing? What you wearing? What you wearing? What color you wearing? What this? What's that? Oh, let me see your outfit. No. No. They don't need to see your outfit. Like, I don't believe that everybody at the function should be seeing your outfit. Because one year for my birthdays, somebody was like, what color you wearing? I said, I can't decide between this and this. I already knew what I was wearing, but I wasn't about to tell it. So, yeah, I just feel like everybody doesn't need to know, like, what your outfit is. Like, you could probably tell them the color, and then I feel like the birthday person tells you to wear a certain, I can't even talk. If the birthday person tells you to wear a certain color, that's what you need to wear. Don't come in here, oh, I couldn't find it. Then you need to stay the fuck at home. Unless they tell you it's okay to come out. But ask them, like, since I couldn't find that color, is there a certain color that you want me to wear? That's how I feel. Don't just walk in there in any type of color. Like, baby, it's not your fucking birthday. Pipe the fuck down. So, yeah, I'm so sorry for my language, y'all. I really am. I do apologize. Like, I'm so sorry. I do not curse like this on the regular. That is not me. But if you have been listening, then you know. Like, this is not me. But when I am in my zone, I'm in the zone. And I ain't been here in a minute. So, y'all probably happy to hear me curse anyway. Some people love my voice. And I do appreciate y'all that be like, oh my gosh, I love your voice. I'm just happy to hear you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So my son's godmom and I were talking, I want to say like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, our usual um catch up over drinks, food, our little every 2 week thing or so. So we were talking, and we weren't going through like similar things, I don't think, but it did involve a man, these raggedy men. So I was telling her like that I cut somebody off and then somebody cut me off. So and I think I guess you could say like she stopped dealing with somebody too. And we were just, talking about that or whatever. And I was telling her, like, I'm so disconnected from these men, like, so disconnected. And I feel like if a dude really, really, really wanted to get to know me, like, the Lord would have to walk him to me and be like, Risha, this is the man that, I created for you. This is supposed to be your partner. Other than that, I'm going to be like, look, I do not have the time. And I was telling somebody yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I was telling him, I said, like, with me having a son, well, I had been saying this as far as, like, certain questions I have to ask dudes now, but your parenting is, like, really important. Those are questions that I have to ask. Like, and if you don't have kids, of course, there are other questions I have to ask you. But yeah, so baby, let my hair go. Um, so it's crazy because y'all want a live episode now. This is what will be going on in these live episodes. I'm trying not to really edit, like keep it raw, you know. Yeah, so certain questions that I have to ask dudes or whatever. So I was telling one of my male friends, I was saying like I my dating now definitely depends on my son. Like um and that just made me think about something, but I'm gonna tell it after I finish this because I will forget. So I was like, if you don't understand that me and my son are my son and I are a package deal, he comes before me, you know. So I'm going to make sure that he's good. If you're not coming over here to love my son just as much as you love me, we are not going to work. Like, I have to deal with a man that is willing to step up into that role, you know, love my son like he is his own. Like, that's the type of time you have to be on. Like, if you trying to make sure I'm good, you got to make sure my baby good. I prefer you make sure my baby is good first. That's why I told him, I said, I pay attention when dudes are like, how's he doing? Of course, I'm paying attention to, does he need anything? I'm paying attention to that. Like, now don't take that the wrong way. Like, I want you to come up in here and save me or some shit. Like, because that's not what it is. He's good, okay? Mama is gonna make sure that he's good. Even if I'm not, my baby gonna be good. That's what it is. It's funny because I told him that. I told him that the other day because yeah, he be fussing like when it's time for him to eat. And I told him, I told him like, Mama is not gonna let you starve. You're gonna eat. Like, even if I don't eat, you're gonna eat. But right now we ain't at that stage because all he's drinking is milk. But yeah, so I'm gonna make sure he's good. So, but what I'm saying is, I want a man in my life that's like, you know, he's not gonna play about him. He looks at him like that's his son. Like, that's the type of man that I want. Okay. And I think I have told dudes like that I'm not gonna play about my baby. That's what that is. It's never gonna be no games when it comes to him. And I feel like we also have to discuss like discipline and all of that. Which I will get into on some other episodes. You know, I'll get into all of that. But switching gears, well, no, we're not gonna switch gears from that. But I was just telling her like, you know, I'm so detached. Like, I know what I want, but I feel like it's just a lot of raggedy men running around. Like, a lot of them running around. But there are some good men out there. Like, there are like some amazing men, women, men. You have done a great job raising some of these men. Like, there are some amazing men out there. I don't know. I feel like people want to keep their options open. And it's like you halfway in the grave. Like, some of y'all are like 40 plus still trying to have options, and I don't get it. Like, you're halfway to the grave. What are you doing? So every time I say that, it tickles me. But that's the truth though. Like, you halfway to the grave and you still trying to play around. I don't get it. But and then it's like, if you don't want the same thing as this person, stop feeding them like this dream, this fairy tale, if that's not what you want. Don't have nobody waiting on you if you know that you will never ever be on that type of time with them, or you just not there. It's like, don't have nobody waiting on you. Don't be like, oh. And then for one, I feel like if you sit here and you're like, I don't want you missing out on your blessing. That's gonna tell me everything that I need to know right there. Because what the do you mean that you don't want me missing out my blessing? Like, baby, do you not see us together? The fuck? Talking about, oh, I don't want you missing out on your blessing, waiting on me, Child, that right there would have pissed me off and took me to 10, and I would have been ready to take your head off. Because what do you mean? And I don't mean take your head off like physically, like, yeah. I don't mean it physically. I'm not a violent person. I'm not out here beating on men. And that's another thing. I think that some men like to have their brains beat in. Like, knocking the Mario coins up out of their head. They are not happy until you knocking them upside the head. Or dogging them out like they would dog you out. And it's like, it's okay to have, for one, I wouldn't even put that in the category as excitement, because why the fuck getting the Mario coins knocked out of your head is exciting? But then again, it is to some people. Like, people love fucking chaos. That's what me and my son's godmom were saying. Like, well, she said it, I agreed. But people love fucking chaos. Like, they don't want no relationship where everything is going good, stability, a good foundation. They don't want that. They don't want where they're getting love, they ain't got to question shit. They don't want that. It's too boring. They don't want that. They want some excitement. They want to be getting dogged out, man phone ringing in the middle of the night. Lady has to like hurry up and get off the phone before the man come in the room. Like, that's what people like. They like sneaky shit. They like to be playing detective and playing Clue and shit. Like, we too old for that. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody. Like, I don't get it. It's like y'all gotta be getting, hands around your throat and getting the Mario coins smacked out of you for y'all to have some type of, I don't know, to feel like everything is everything. And I will never understand that, because I thank God that I've never been in that situation. I thank God that a man has never hauled back and smacked the dog shit out of me. Okay? I'm grateful now. I can do a little chokey choke, like hand around the throat one too. Like, but if you know, it's only a time and place for that. And I don't know, trying to take me out the world type shit. Now, that is not what I'm on. Now, mind you, I've been in the act. And that has happened before. Like, because me, I don't know. Like, if you're not choking me hard enough, I'm going to put my hand on your hand and we're going to squeeze together. Like, we're going to squeeze. Now, I don't know if he was just, like, in the zone and he just squirts a little bit too hard. And I, like, started coughing a little bit and I laughed. We laughed about it. But then we went back to doing our thing and he choked me again and it was great. Like, I love a little hand around the neck now. I feel like if you don't put your hand around my neck, did it really count? It's like, I'm kidding. But, yeah, I mean, what are we doing? I feel like this is like kitty sex or something. Like, put your hand around my neck. Choke me. Smack me a little bit. Grab me up. Do something. I like, a little roughness. Little one, too. Like, don't be like, oh, you so pretty. And, baby, I don't want to hear that. Like, thank you for calling me pretty. But, tell me I'm pretty when I'm doing something. And then put some bass in your voice when you say it. Like, that's what I like. You gotta know how to balance it, too. And it's funny because I love a man that sound like he can talk you through it. Okay, that's what I like. Sorry, I done got all off track. But it flowed together. But yes, I love a man that sounds like he can, like, talk you through it. Like, talk you out your drawers. Like, that's what I love. I do. I love that. Like, I feel like you have to have this voice, like, child, it's all in the voice for me. You can't have no soft ass voice trying to come over here, because as y'all can hear, I mean, sometimes I can be soft spoken, but other times I have a little bit of aggression in my voice. Like when I talk about this, oh baby, I mean business. Yeah. So we both can't be like soft spoken together. Like, who gonna man up and actually make some shit happen? Like, who? Not trying to say that the man's not a man just because of his voice. I'm not trying to say that. But yeah, your voice cannot be softer than mine. Okay, it just can't be. Yeah, I'm not gonna take you serious. Them niggas not gonna take you serious. So no. And I can't be the one that's like, he said, da-da-da. No, can't do that. Not at all. And I feel like if you don't really have that much bass in your voice, and my voice is like, I hate to say deeper than yours, but yeah, deeper than yours, it's no way that she getting wet for you. Like, it's no way. It's not gonna happen. Like, it must have been one of them, oh, she was purring a little bit, you know, like, haven't had no attention in a minute. Oh my gosh. Yes, it had to be one of them, which, you know, it's like one of those itches you just need to scratch, you know. Yeah, that's the only time it would be that. But, or if I'm just like, I wonder what it's hitting for, you know, especially if you done taught me some stories about how you be flipping, tossing, turning these women or whatever, or how a girl said you got some bomb dick, or the tongue just hitting real good. I'm gonna be like, I wonder what this hitting for. And then, you know, part of me gonna be like, I can't see it. And then I'm gonna be wanting to see what it's hitting for, and then might do a little 1-2, might not. But yeah. And it's nothing like a man that has some nice ass arms and look like he can just rough you up. I mean, pick you up, put you up against that wall. It's crazy because I'm imagining this as I'm saying it. Put you up against that wall, your legs over his shoulders. That type of man, never had it, but I would want it. But at the same time, be like, don't drop me. Like, I'm gonna have to say that at least 3 times. But then when you start doing what you do, But yeah, he has that voice like he can talk you through it. He fine as hell. He can pick you up and put you up there. Baby, I'm in love. Like, me and my vagina, we're in love. But that's only because the D gotta come too. And if the D not hitting, such a waste of a body. Like, I almost said something, but that would have been rude. He would be, I don't know, baby. Like, I would have to try to work with him. To be real, I would have to, I don't know. But it's like if he has a big one, but he just don't know what he doing, I can work with him. But if he's like a shrimp, and I mean, it like sit on top of the balls when he hard, then I don't know, baby. Because that can't do nothing for me. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. But I don't know, because it's crazy, because I was thinking about that. I don't know if I talked about this before, but like if he has like the dick not really hitting, but his personality is there, he's fine as hell. Like I said, he can pick me up, put me over, put my legs over his shoulders and lickety lick. And that's a 10 out of 10. That voice can talk me through it. I'ma have to keep him around, because he got everything else that I want, but the D not hit, like it's small. I don't know. I might have to, you know, work with him a little bit. Yeah. But then it's crazy, because the people where you're like, he has everything I'm looking for, but his looks are gonna have to grow on me. Let me just give him a chance. Them type of niggas play with you. They play on your top like you one of them and you really not. Like, yeah, and then when they do some shit, and it's like, they do something to the point where it's like the audacity of you. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I gave you a chance. They got you saying that, and I hate them type of people. I really do. Where you get them a chance, you take a chance on them, and they try to play you like you one of them. I hate those type of people. That's why I'm like, can't give nobody no chance. But that man with that little shrimp D, I might have to take a chance on him, and then hopefully he don't take it there. Hopefully he's staying his lane. He's staying his lane. Like he knows how to act. You know, just do what you need to do. Because I would hate to say, sir, I gave you and your shrimp D a chance, and blah blah. I don't want to do that. I really don't. So hopefully he, would do what he needs to do. But if he's all those things and he's an amazing man, I'm gonna have to make that little shrimp do a little something. We're gonna have to uncurl the shrimp. Like, that's what we're gonna have to do. Like, stretch that baby out. So we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'll work with him. I would. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. If you are listening on YouTube, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn on my post notifications so that you know each and every time I post a new episode. I know that I have been going for a minute, okay? I know. But I am going to try my best to be more consistent. I swear. I mean it this time. If you are listening on another platform, make sure that you like, you comment, share it with your family, your friends, your boo, your side piece, whoever. If you are listening on Spotify or anywhere else for that matter, go up there and do my Q&As that can only be found on Spotify. Okay? Nowhere else, only on Spotify. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.